Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing this evening? It is hot here. For me, it is. It's 94. There's Mama. Hey, Mama.
Hey,
I come home. Mama been bragging about her tomato sandwich she had earlier, and I said, "That sounds good for supper." She said, "Well, good, because I ain't cooking."
I ain't cooking or eating, so
Some of y'all are gonna ask where my coffee is. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I've been somewhere and done something. I don't go often, but every once in a while I have to drive through and get me a little iced coffee. I do like iced coffee. And this is good coffee. So, that's what my coffee tonight.
you're
I
not
drank a
giving
pot and a half today.
you're
of the
not
regular-
giving it up completely, are you?
No, but I thought it's so hot, and I was just, your throat sometimes just says, "Send something down here, I'm about to die."
Cold, cold, cold.
And I thought, I'm going to drive through and get me some iced coffee this evening. So, that was our evening treat.
You treated yourself good, huh?
Do you ever treat yourself? What is your treat? Like when you say, I don't do that often, but that I treat myself every once in a while. I know a lady one time, she had one hamburger a year, and she said she made it count. This is a beautiful tomato.
I thought it was.
It looks like a beefsteak. See, there are all the big chunks of beef in there, tomato beef. Not very few seeds. I think this could be a beefsteak.
It sure is pretty.
What was yours like, Mama? Was it a good tomato?
I don't think it hardly looked that good, but
You jealous, ain't you, Mama?
yeah, you know how the grass is greener on the other side.
That's
so.
right. You want me to fix you a sandwich too,
No,
Mama?
I don't believe I want any more.
You ate too late, didn't you? People, when it's hot, you're just on your own here because we just don't cook much. We'll cook 1 or 2 days, and then we will eat leftovers. I think we're about out of chicken from Sunday, believe it or not. It's coming up on Wednesday.
I started to say the day's Tuesday, but you said coming up on.
Yeah, it's coming up on Wednesday tomorrow. So, do you think we'll have? Think we'll have it for tomorrow? Chicken. Did you eat any today?
No.
Well, there was a piece in there. At least. Did you fry the rest of that, Mama? Mama, you mean that's just half the chicken?
Yeah.
So the other's still in the marinator?
Yeah. Still in the refrigerator.
Oh,
Chicken for another week or two.
we're going to have more chicken, folks, because that was just what she fried on Sunday that we've been eating this week. So now she'll have to fry the rest of it. It'll be well marinated because it's been in there.
Yeah, I may just
Freeze it?
barbecue it. Rinse that buttermilk off and
Oh,
cook it and barbecue it. Sounds pretty good.
rinse it off.
The buttermilk, I don't think it mixed with the barbecue good.
So
It
you'll just...
might.
It might. Well, Mama, that would be good barbecued. You mean like in the oven?
Yeah, I'm not buying no more of those pterodactyl things.
I didn't care for it, Mama.
I didn't either.
The flavor was okay. There was
It's
nothing
just
wrong with
too
the
big.
flavor, but
They just
you worked
are.
awful hard for that little piece of meat you got.
They was just too big for what I wanted.
Yeah, we're used to regular wings. We're not pterodactyl wings. Listen to us complaining. We don't mean to complain. They were really good, but if they have them again, we'll just leave them. We won't try
I
that
ain't
no
gonna
more.
try no more of those.
We're getting awful complaining here lately, Mama. What was it we had the other day I said I don't really care for? The last time we had barbecue chicken or something, what was it?
It's where we warmed it back
Yeah, we
up,
rewarmed it. We didn't
and
like
we
it.
didn't like that. That was one thing we did.
I tell you what I still like. It's a good tomato sandwich. And that's all I want is tomato, a little bit of salt. Some of y'all said pepper. I just can't bring myself to do it. I mean, I love pepper. And then, well, let me try. I'll tell you what. Why didn't I think about this before? I'll try one little bite.
You'll probably love it with that pepper.
But I'm just so used to that typical tomato
Tomato
sandwich with
taste.
JFG salad dressing.
tell much difference?
I like the pepper.
I figured you would.
I don't have no problem with it. Some of y'all was asking about the JFG salad dressing. Mama, do we know what JFG stands for?
No.
Some of y'all asked that. I don't know. But it's from Knoxville. It's made in 1919. Not this jar. The first jar.
No, because it's plastic.
And they have coffee. I'm sure we can go online and find out what JFG stands for. But I didn't. My mama peppered this half. I may get into the pepper. But I do love that. I do love that classic tomato sandwich flavor. Mama, I hate to eat in front of you.
It ain't bothering me. Shouldn't bother you.
Mama's direct. Mama, some people was worried about me watering your flowers last night. They said I watered them too hard. Maybe it looked harder than it was, but they didn't hurt them.
No, they're perked up. Look good.
And I water them that way every night. Maybe it's just because they've been abused for so long, they're used to it.
They're used to
Somebody said, you need a nozzle. I had a nozzle, and it was on shower. I had to tilt it. But I'm happy to report that I all survived it.
And they're all perked up, standing up.
Looking good today.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go out there tonight. Give them another good thrashing. That'll show them.
You are mean to them if I'm giving them.
It's 92. Is that right? It's
Surely
7:30.
it's not. Right.
It's 7:30 at night. But you know what today is? Today is the summer solstice. Today's the 21st. First day of summer. And it should be hot, I guess. I remember when I was in school. Is it the summer solstice? Do we just try to stand an egg up on its end? Or is that...
Well, you wasn't in school in the summer solstice.
Maybe it's not the summer then. I don't know. Is it the summer solstice you can stand an egg on its end, or the fall solstice? Probably the fall. Mama's right. Probably wasn't in school this time of year. Hi, John and Mama. Hope you are staying cool. Tabitha, we are cool in the house.
Yeah.
It's just when you get outside. Now, luckily, in the evenings, we've had some nice evenings. It cools down pretty quickly. I could have even sat on the porch the other night if it hadn't been for two things. Last night, if I hadn't wet it, I didn't wet the seats, but I did wet the porch really good. If I hadn't wet the porch, and if it wasn't for hay and grass being cut.
When did he cut that other down there around the garden and stuff? I didn't know that was cut until yesterday or day before yesterday. Yesterday, I think.
Monday? I don't know. When was it?
I don't know.
Yesterday was Monday.
Yeah. That's when I noticed it, was when I went down there last night.
I really don't know, Mama. But he came and cut sometime.
I'm slipping. I don't know when it was.
Okay, the pepper is not bad at all. And it really don't change the flavor of it. It may just add to the flavor. So I may try the pepper. Some of y'all said you did lots of pepper. I put a lot of pepper on that one too.
It's black looking.
I love pepper. But I still like just the plain old version too. They're saying the video is blurry. Your video is blurry and shaky. Are you all seeing blurry?
I don't see blurry. It's not shut now.
I wish I had a good tomato. Judy, we didn't have a good one either. We had to go to the farmer's market.
That's right.
Some of the stores have got them now. I know Riverside Produce has had them. And other stores has had them. But we got these particular ones at the farmer's market. I got some turning red. Mama says she had a green one or two.
No, I've not got any on mine. My little ones that had tomatoes on them, the vines, just were.
Yvonne, swipe to the right. Take your hand and just swipe them to the right, and they'll all be gone. And if you want to see them again, you can swipe them back.
Swap.
If you don't like the comments scrolling up, just swipe them to the right. Whichever way right is for you. Maybe that direction. I don't know. But my right's over there. And that would be my swipe to the right. Looks perfect, Shelly. Good. Because I was thinking I should not blurry here. Thank you, Jackie. Thank y'all for answering. Love a tomato sandwich, Bridget. It's one of my favorite summer go-to things. And since today's officially summer, I'm glad Mama didn't cook, because you should have a tomato sandwich
On the first day of
on
summer.
the first day of summer. I mean, it should be. I really do look forward to that all year long. I really do. And it's just good it's here today. Thank you for those stars, Joellen. John, have you and Mama ever made peach cobbler with cake mix for crust?
Yeah, we've.
Leanne, or
like the church.
Luann, Mama, is that the one we call dump?
No, that is the. It's more like a crumb thing. The dump is where I put a cup of sugar, a cup of flour, and a cup of milk.
That dump is called cuppa.
Yeah.
My mayonnaise is coming off. Salad dressing. Where are you going, Mom?
I'm back to studies.
Oh. Mama's going to have to go in the other room to sneeze. She don't want y'all to know she sneezes.
Oh. I'll be back.
I didn't even hear it. I'm in Australia. Can see and hear you perfect. Well, thank you, Marge. I'm glad we made it all the way to Australia, and it's clear. Hello, Momma and John. Hey, Nola, how are you? Hey, Faye, how are you? Hey, Angela. Fried green tomatoes. We love fried green tomatoes. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret on fried green tomatoes. If you're just one or two people, go ahead and slice them in the traditional way, the round, and fry you up a pan full of them. But if you're cooking them for a whole family, you can quarter them or dice them, put them in your cornmeal, and the flavor is just the same. They just don't have those big, pretty round discs. But you can fry a whole pan for your whole family all at one time, and it don't take all night. Because if you're the fried tomato person, and you're the one who has to make them, you're going to be standing there a while if you're frying enough for 5, 6, 8 people. And it takes a while. Stands for James Frank Goodson. Thank you, whoever wrote that. JFG stands for James Frank Goodson.
Well.
See, I love it. Y'all are better than Alexa. James Frank Goodson. I don't think I ever knew that. I may have, may not. But it stands for James Frank Goodson salad dressing. And it's not Miracle Whip. I don't know how to explain it. It's not mayonnaise and it's not Miracle Whip. It's more like a it's consistency of mayonnaise, but it's more like something you would put on a salad. In fact, a lot of times I use it on my salad for salad dressing. But it's not Miracle Whip. I don't like Miracle Whip. I have eaten it, and there's some recipes that call for it, but I'm not a big fan. That's why my mama taught me to do them, is dice them up. Yeah. And Mama will fix them with okra. Not the frozen okra. Live, fresh okra from the garden. She will chop that okra up and dice that tomato up and put it in the same skillet, fry it up. Well, thank you, is it Charlene? I can't. Thank you for those stars, Charlene. Don't let me murder your Charlene Hester Menzero. I probably destroyed that. I'm sorry. But thank you so much. But she'll dice those up and put them in a big pan and fry them. And what you do, you just want to put them in there, leave them alone, Let them fry low and slow, but hot enough that they don't absorb a lot of grease. And turn them once. You don't want to like knock all the breading off from them. You have all your goodie knocked off, and then you'll just have the little naked tomato and okra. And that's not near as good if they're not breaded.
Better than cornmeal.
And you add a little bit of corn starch.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of corn starch to your cornmeal, and that's going to hold them on there a little better. That's just another little tip. But if you're just frying for one or two people, I do love those big round dices of tomato. And you can make you a dip. Usually when we have fried green tomatoes, I make a dip to put in them or pour on them. Just to give it, they're good by themselves. But that's just a little tip of something you can do. How do you cook okra? Well, Wendy, right now we're using store-bought okra. And Mama said that is
That I used on that.
Great Value brand.
Great Value brand, pre-breaded.
Great Value pre-breaded. Mama, you're way back tonight or something. We're not. Tell them about your okra, Mama.
It was just Great Value brand, and it's already breaded, and you just have to open it up. And I like to hit the bag a couple of times and make sure they're loose in there so you can just single layer them. That's one thing you need to do, is to have it single layer so you can brown it on all sides and stuff. Turn it. You all right?
Yeah.
And but homegrown, I just chunk it all up together, tomatoes and okra, and then I put salt on it to bring out the moisture and stuff, and put cornmeal and a little bit of cornstarch, like a tablespoon. It's according how much you're using, and just coat my okra and tomatoes and layer it in our single layer, and just flip it over once or twice, whatever it takes to get it brown good all over.
Sharon Stack, up till Thursday, all cookbooks have been sent out. So if we got it in the mail Thursday, then it's not.
No, they're still in there.
Here's another little secret about okra.
Mail didn't run yesterday, though.
Mail didn't run yesterday, Juneteenth. Here's another secret. Mama don't like okra. Boiled, cooked, in a casserole. No way, no how. Except for
breaded and fried.
That's it. So you won't find no boiled okra here. You won't find no okra casserole. None of that stuff.
I don't like it in soups either.
Or in soup. No.
My step-grandfather ate boiled okra all the time, and I swore up and down when I was little I'd never eat that stuff.
Yeah. But the frozen okra is not bad at all.
No, it's good.
In fact, for the trouble it is and for what you have to do, I just about soon have it. How about you, Mom?
Yeah.
Hello there, Darlene. How are you?
Now you can buy the cut up in the store that's not breaded, and put your own green tomatoes in it and fix it.
That's when we do okra too. Is when we do it.
Home time.
Cheryl, she had a mall cut. Cheryl said you had a haircut. I told her you had a mall cut.
Yeah, I got cut all over.
She had a mall cut, just not this one hair. Yeah. I always say that people say, if you had a haircut, and I said, ooh, I had a mall cut. Can't you tell?
I got summer. The day was summer, and I had it cut for the summer.
Can't stand okra gumbo, Bridget. I've never had okra gumbo, but I probably wouldn't like it if it was slimy. My granny from the country, but moved to the city. So your granny fixed it breaded too. Okra is one of those things you have to pick every day.
Or just about every day.
Okay, let's talk about squash and cucumbers.
That's one thing. My squash ain't doing good at all this year, but my cucumbers is bloomed and bloomed till they're bloomed their little self to death, but I've not got any cucumbers yet, so I don't know what the problem is.
Mama likes hers picked daily, and we want the squash to be not much bigger than will fit in your hand. A lot of people say that's wasteful. Let it grow. Cucumbers, let them grow. Zucchini, let them grow. We don't. Now, zucchini gets a little bigger, but for the most part,
I like them.
everything's small. We like it small
The
and tender.
seeds are smaller in them and everything. If you let them grow, the seeds get bigger and stuff, and I don't like that.
So that is our take on those things. What do y'all think? We pick them about daily. Well, thank you, Melanie. I love okra cooked in butter beans. So you just take, how does that go? Come back, come back, come back. Y'all get away so quick.
Latin flu.
Let's go. Whoever said that you like okra? Dennis, you like okra? Is that just like stewed okra? Have you ever tried to cook air fryer?
Okra
In the air fryer?
No, never have.
We've not had the air fryer long. Kathy says she don't like the big ones either. Mama never has. The seeds, no, we don't like the seeds either. Uh-huh, I do too, Teresa. I look for the small ones. Preston, we have had the boiled dinners before. Like the corn and the seafood and all that. But it didn't have okra. Fresh squash tonight. Oh, that's Patty. That is one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. Y'all like crooked neck or straight neck squash fried. Mm-mm-mm. I'm ready for some of that garden stuff. Yes, cooking with Brenda Gant tonight. Let's see what you're saying here. Lesta. Green tomatoes, cut them into chunks and pour them into buttermilk. Yes, that's what we do. Yes, that's right. Cut the green tomatoes into chunks, pour them into buttermilk, and then shake them in a bag with cornmeal. They're wonderful. If you do the pretty little rings like you see in the restaurants, like I said, for 1 or 2 people, it can be done. But if you're doing it for 4 or 5 people and you're going to have enough and then be hot, it's hard. Pickled the squash. Oh, Michelle, we do. We pickle the squash and onions, and Mama calls it. We made that. We canned it last year with you all. Squash pickles.
Yeah, squash relish.
Squash relish.
But I don't like okra. Pickled. You like pickled okra, though.
I like pickled okra. No, I do like it fried and pickled. So
no, I don't care for
I love it pickled. Okra fried and pickled. I have never seen gumbo that didn't have some okra in it. Rebecca?
We don't fix gumbo.
We don't fix gumbo, but the people who was fixing it don't like okra either. Looks dark. Oh, we have the lights off.
Oh, yeah.
We have one light on. We don't have any of the can lights on today. No. Sorry.
Let me turn them on.
No, y'all can see us, can't you? It is dark over there. Look how dark. Oh. It does look dark. You're right. I hadn't even noticed. Mama, you're going to can this year. Yeah, she'll can some this year.
Maybe if it comes
She
in.
says that, Kay, but she does. There'll be something to can. A sliced pineapple in the air fryer. Denise, no. That sounds good. Fresh pineapple, you slice it. Just let it char. Sounds good. Baked zucchini. Now, I've heard of baked zucchini. Mama makes zucchini bread. I love fresh squash.
Maggie's thirsty.
Maggie's in here drinking. Maggie's been hot too, bless her heart. Yellow squash, lots of sweet onions, and bacon grease. Yum. Yes. Yes, Evie, you're talking our language now. Loved pickled okra. I do too. I just joined. What have I missed? Well, Sandra, you've missed a tomato sandwich. There's only a few bites left, Sandra. Sorry. You've missed a tomato sandwich. I did try a little pepper on a bite or two of it, and it was good. You've missed garden talk. We've been talking about squash and okra. Some of y'all had to catch her up. I believe that's all we've done, ain't it? Did we talk about anything else? There was some mention of a peach cobbler, because that kind of stuck in my mind.
About a cake mix.
Cake mix. Mama, we need to make peach cobbler. Isn't it peach time?
Peach time in Georgia.
Isn't it peach time? Georgians? Do you got peaches yet?
It's
North Carolinians?
July, I think.
Have you got peaches yet? South Carolinians? Have you got peaches yet? Used to, we went to Myrtle Beach, we had a lady that came around with a produce truck every week, about 2 or 3 times a week.
Delicious ones.
The best peaches in the world. And she knew us because we was there every year. And she knew us, and she said, "Oh, peaches, I know you want peaches." I said, "Oh, yes, 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 peaches. Peaches, peaches, peaches." Zucchini quiche. Never had zucchini quiche, but it would probably be good. I love it. Oh, yum. Yes. Mama not hungry? She's not allowed to eat tonight, Terry. She's in timeout. She can't eat. She ate earlier. Well, not too much earlier. It's late. See, it's 8 o'clock here, 10 to 8. So Mama ate around 5. And I think she had some. Is that when you had your tomato sandwich? And that was tomato sandwich for her. So when I come dragging in here late tonight, she said, "I've done ate. I had a tomato sandwich, and it was delicious. And I'm not cooking." And I said, "Well, okay, Mama. It's fine with me. I'll eat that tomato sandwich." And I think it's the first day of summer. We need to eat tomato sandwiches. They're delicious. Louisiana peaches.
Louisiana peaches. I don't know.
Yep, peaches are in South Carolina. They haven't gotten to Georgia yet. Okay. I don't know. We got a guy who makes a run in a big truck, and he comes back.
Georgia.
I think he went to South Carolina,
Oh,
and he sells them by the box. And we always get a box. Maggie needs a pedicure. Kathy, it doesn't matter. When they cut them short, I think they're even louder. She's trying her best to eat all of her food up so we won't get it. She heard me say that Mama wasn't cooking, and she's afraid that we're going to eat her food.
I believe we're going to have to cut her back. I believe she's getting fat. Gaining weight.
Mama's losing weight, so she thinks everybody should.
I ain't losing weight.
I think you are, Mama. I think you're trying to...
Uh-oh.
Did you drop the set out of your ring?
That was my phone fell out of my back pocket sitting on here.
Mama dropped her
We're
phone.
rocking.
Mama's trying to get on. She gets out in the sun and works.
I ain't been out in the sun none. It's, don't agree with me, this medicine.
Mama has lost some weight. Her doctor told her it wouldn't hurt her to lose a few pounds. So Mama's been trying to be good. She got a good report from the doctor. The doctor says Mama's good. We go every, 3 months or 4 months?
I think she's upped it to 6 months this last
I think she did because you was doing so good and you lost weight. And sugar was good. Around these parts, I don't know about where you live, diabetes is often referred to as the sugar.
The sugar, that's right.
The sugar. And people will say, "I've got the sugar. Can you have that?" So do y'all call it the sugar? Sugar diabetes. I've got sugar. So that's if you hear us refer to sugar, that's what we're talking about. And people have the sugar. People also go to the Walmart. Do y'all call it the Walmart? We do.
The Wally World.
You know, I got to run down to the Walmart. That's just what we call it. I don't call it that so much, but a lot of people do. You'll hear people say I had to run down to the Walmart. Where we live here is about
It's crazy.
12 miles from Williamsburg, Kentucky, which, if you
It's
really
up.
think about it, would be
It's
north,
It's up.
and it would be up to Williamsburg.
But we never go up.
But
We
99.9% of the people around here say I had to run down to the Walmart in Williamsburg. But I guess when you get on the interstate, it does kind of feel like you're going down a hill. But anyhow, they'll say I've got to run down to the Walmart, and it's really up to the Walmart. Or we have run down to Corbin, and really it's up to Corbin. My son and husband have diabetes and have to be careful. Trish, it's a real thing, and it affects so much. It affects your eyes, and it affects all your organs and everything. It's something you have to watch. I have not, I don't have the sugar, thank the Lord, but I'm a good candidate for it, and so I try to watch my sugar intake as well. There is a little sugar in this coffee tonight from, well, you all know where it comes from. And I drank hot coffee all day. And I thought I could have some cold. I love iced coffee, and I'll make it here.
Yeah.
I will just fill my cup up with ice, pour my coffee from my pot after it's cooled down a little bit, right over it, and drink it and love it. Carbs turn into sugar. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Carbs turn into sugar. Some proteins will offset those. But carbs are bad, but you can't do without them. I'm a diabetic too, Linda. Yeah, it's a bad thing. You have to watch it. Mama's doing good. Mama wasn't doing good. Mama was just living like an ostrich. Head stuck in the sand.
More fun that way.
Drinking regular Coca-Colas, regular Sprites. Mama's theory was, if I'm not eating cake and cookies, I'm doing okay.
I thought I was.
And I said, Mama, those cans of pop have got lots of little sugar cubes in them. And starches have lots of little sugar in them. I'm trying to read y'all.
I'm trying to.
You're doing so good, Mama. I am extra, extra proud of you. And the doctor told me to hush. She did.
Quit picking on me.
She did. I was thinking I was going to get all this support because that week alone, but the week we went to the doctor, Mama had hoed the garden with a big old hoe. She had road-tillered, and we had some water getting the basement door, and she's down there sweeping water when I come home one day, and I said, Mama, you can't be sweeping water and road-tilling and all this stuff. You're killing me. I can't take it. So we go to the doctor, and the doctor says, you're doing good. Your stats look good. You lost weight. I'm so proud of you. And I said, you might not be so proud when you hear what she's been doing, doctor. She's been out weeding. She's been slinging a hoe. She's been road-tiller. And I thought that would be the clicker. I thought she'd say, oh, Miss Davis, no more road-tilling. Don't do that. And I'd say, Mama, doctor said you can't. I said she was sweeping water out of the basement, and she shouldn't be doing any of that. And she said, John, leave your mother alone. Let her do what she wants to do. She's fine.
That's what keeps me going. Doing what I want.
And I backed off.
Yeah, you have. You've been good.
I have unsmothered you. But there's still a rule against climbing. There ain't no doctor going to tell me you can climb up the top of the cabinets. I just don't know what's up there that Mama's so interested in. But
Grease and dirt.
But they don't have to be cleaned every week, Mama.
No, but it's dirty.
Mama says it gets too dirty if you don't clean it. I said, Mama, we'll do that spring cleaning, fall cleaning. I promise we'll get up there and I'll take down every piece of everything. And I'll clean the baseboards and stuff, but you can't let it build up like that, she said.
As a man and woman the other night, there's a talking, and I thought they was around my age, and come to find out there's only 55, and did I ever feel old? Me almost 74.
Did they look your age, Mama?
No, they didn't look old, but I thought they was closer than 55, but I thought, oh my goodness, they're just babies yet. You forget how old you are sometimes.
Well, Mama's family they're from a fountain of youth. All her brothers kept their hair, and none of them was gray. They all had lots of color in their hair. And her sister, she had 3 sisters in her. And her oldest sister smoked from the time she was 12 till she died at 73.
72, I think.
72. But she looked 50. Didn't look old at all. Mama's next oldest sister, she would pass easy for 60. A lot of people guessed her at 62.
She'll be 79 in September.
Mm-hmm. Mama's baby sister is hitting, I won't tell your age because I know you're probably watching.
She'll be 69.
Shh, Mama, don't tell her an age.
69 in August.
And she looks a good 50. Me and her could be, we could be brother and sister more than aunt and nephew. And then Mama, she don't look to be 74, going to be in a month. They all came from a fountain of youth, I do believe. They're all young looking. And
they are. I didn't age.
No, you didn't age. Mama, you all look young, much younger than your age. I'm hoping I get one of them genes. Just one. If just one of them could have filtered through. Oh, but they're a young looking family. Always have been. Mama, you look great and you're amazing. Debbie, I agree. Mama is amazing. I will be 70 tomorrow.
Well, happy
Bonnie
birthday.
Thacker. Bonnie Thacker, you've been with us forever. Bonnie Thacker, happy birthday to you. Everybody, let's give Bonnie a round of happy birthday applause. Shoot some hearts up there for Bonnie. Show her you love her. Bonnie, congratulations and happy birthday.
She's getting the hearts.
Hearts are flying for you, Bonnie. Every one of them's yours. A lot of y'all know from the beginning. I remember your names. Yeah, but they're all from a fountain of youth. I just know it. I had an uncle. I don't know that he had any gray hair. Maybe when he got up 87, 88, he got a little gray.
Yeah, he got gray.
And a little gray on top. My other uncle, he had dark hair. All that I can remember. One of her brothers died at 45.
46.
46.
No, 45.
He had a heart
96. Oh, you're
yeah,
right.
and he was on what you wouldn't have thought he was. He looked young. So they all had this age thing going for them. Y'all are a bunch of youngins.
We all worked hard all of our lives.
You think hard work's the answer to looking young?
Keeps you going better.
Happy birthday, Bonnie. Everybody's saying happy birthday.
Yeah.
Y'all are so sweet. Thank you for happy birthday, Bonnie. Age is just a number. I'm 75 and don't feel like it. Well, Mary, that's wonderful.
That's
and you're
good.
right. Age is a number. It's a man-made number. It's nothing we should get hung up on. Happy birthday, Bonnie. Angela Britt, thank you for happy birthday, and Bonnie.
Yeah. If you go ahead and keep doing things, you'll be younger.
Thank you for those stars, Joellen. Bonnie, look at all those happy birthdays you're getting, girl.
Turning 70's a mile marker. It's great.
I would sing to, but I don't know if that's a song we can sing or not.
You got to be so careful.
You
about
have to be
something.
careful. You have to be so careful. We don't own the rights to songs and stuff. Speaking of singing, talked to Sydney, and she said, thank you all. She said, tell everybody thank them for watching her video. I posted the link. If you didn't see it, you can go to our page. It's on there for her video that came out of her song. And I'm a lot like you. And then you can, and you've ordered her music, and she says she just loved being here. And I told her she's welcome back any time she wants to come. But she had a blast, and she's bragged on you all. And she said, I just can't believe that so many people from all over the world, and they're all so sweet. And I thought that was nice of her. So she loved you all, and she loved you all for supporting her, and she just said, thank you, thank you. And her video came out yesterday, and it's doing great. And it's those pictures that you see in that video are her family. One of those is her grandmama that she talked about, and her dad, and her mom, and her brothers, her sisters. I don't know if it was one of her brother on there or not.
Oh, I didn't see it.
But there is some cute pictures, and those are all hers. Those are not anything, but those are all her family. And I just thought it was wonderful. I love the video, and I knew all the people in it, and it was just really special. So if you haven't checked it out, go to our page and pick it up. You just click on it, and it'll take you directly to her. Or you can go to Sydney Adams' Facebook, and you can like her Facebook, and you can also see her videos there.
She's a sweet little thing.
She is, and she's real. She's that personality goes on and on and on. That's all her. She's amazing. Good night, Mom and John. Not feeling well tonight. God bless.
No,
Well, Gina, we'll be praying for you. Send up prayers for Gina. She's not feeling well. Have a good night. Get some sleep, folks. Folks, we don't have nothing else to add to that. We're just chatting, and we're just on here talking. Thank y'all for all your support, and y'all sending Tupperware orders. You've ordered those Fridge Smarts. You will not be sorry for your Fridge Smarts.
Great deal on those.
Those BOGO deals, buy one, get one for such a big... And you can split those up any way you want to. You and two friends can order and split them up, or you and one other friend can order and get a whole set. They're wonderful. You can go to Momma's link and find them, but so many of y'all have checked those out, and they're a good deal. Anything else you want to add, Momma?
No, not that I know of.
I talked to Teresa from the Etsy store, who does all of our merchandise, and she says she was coming up with some good things. And she said, I'll be send them to... Teresa is so imaginative. She's the one that came up with the lemonade thing from last year and put Mama's recipe in it. And I thought that was so cool because Mama's kind of locally famous for her lemonade. And it's just what you see, lemonade and sugar and water. But anytime we have is your mama making lemonade? She makes the best lemonade. Oh, I hope your mama's making lemonade. So Mama's kind of famous for her lemonade and kind of famous for her macaroni salad. And her pimento cheese and egg salad, all those fun foods.
All that fattening stuff.
All that fattening stuff. Are you going to quit eating fattening stuff, Mom?
Oh, no. I'm not quit eating it. I'm still breathing, so I'll eat it.
Where do I go? Where do I go on your page to find the nacho dish you made one night? The Dorito bake? Is that what you're talking about? Or where I just use nacho chips and put the chicken and the cheese over it? You can... Okay, someone of y'all got upset the other day and said that they thought they had to subscribe to get the recipe because it says Untitled. When you go in there on our page, they do say Untitled because I don't know why the title, you all see I title every one of these, but it didn't go over to the page. There may be a way that I can add it to it. I don't know. Probably is, I'm just not knowing how. But if you go to our page and you tap the first video, like you're going to watch it, and it will come on. So when that first video comes on, it'll show you the title and everything I put up here whenever we first start. And then you can just scroll through them. And the title, the recipe, everything will be on there. You can scroll through every one of them. So when you first open up video on our page, it does say Untitled over here on the left. Right left, one inside. Anyhow, if you tap the video, it'll show all the information. And you can also search. You can search nacho dish coffee time with John and Mama, if that's what I called it, depending on what I named it. I try to name things simple enough you can search for them. But no, you don't have to subscribe for nothing. The subscribe is on there. Some people have done it, and we thank you. We thank you. But you don't have to, and we don't hold off any of our recipes for that or anything like that. There might come a time later when we can do something for the subscribers or something. A meal or something. I don't know. We've not done anything like that. Facebook is talking about it, and they suggest we do stuff. They also suggest, Mama, that we do reels, and we've not done a reel in a real long time. Reels are hard to do.
Yeah.
That 30 seconds, it makes Mama nervous.
I don't like them.
Mama says, you better hurry. You don't have no time.
Stop in mid-sentence or mid-word.
So, they suggest we do reels, too, and we haven't. We really just like coming on like this right here and talking. But we will do a reel real soon.
real soon.
A real soon. The reels aren't bad. They're just, it's hard to come up with
Some
content.
reels are bad. I don't like them at all.
It's hard to come up with content for a reel in 30 seconds. I seen a reel the other day, and I totally understood. She said something to the effect of, I've been thinking what to do on a reel, and I just can't come up with a thing. These reels are hard. And I thought that was a good reel because I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
We've done a couple or 3 or 12, but they're difficult. But we will do another one. I don't like reels. Susan, they're,
I'm with Susan. I don't care for them either.
Facebook suggests to us to do stuff all the time. Once you get so many likes and shares and your page grows to a certain level, then Facebook says, here's what you need to do. Just like the stars and just like the other things. And we didn't do any of that for a long, long time. And then finally, our videos just sort of leveled out. We wasn't growing. And another person from another show contacted me and said, you've got to get on this. Facebook will push you out to other people. If you don't, they won't. So we started doing it, and that's the reason the subscription come in and the stars and all that. But we like to use the stars to buy cookbooks to give to you all on cook-alongs. We've already talked about the next cook-along is going to be that Cherry Delight stuff that Mama made. And so we've not got a time set for it yet, but we will. And we'll be giving out some more cookbooks. And it's a good thing. And it helps the church, and it gives us an opportunity to give you all cookbooks. So it's a win-win, and we like that. So we've been able to figure that out, haven't we, Mama?
Yeah, that helps everybody.
Mm-hmm. And we love it. We hope you all do too. Folks, I hope we've not bored you all tonight or drove you crazy. We're just down here chatting. I'm getting all kinds of little drop-down messages up there. I'm trying to... There they go.
They tell you to be quiet?
No. But that's it tonight, folks. And we just thank you all for being here. It means so much. If you're not here, we miss you. If I don't see your name float by every once in a while, I think, I wonder where that person is. We all like you the way you are. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Heather. Heather Davis. Heather, we might be related somewhere. Mom and I don't do any scripts, any preparation. The only preparation we do is we try to get some food together. But if I chop up everything, people say, I don't like that, John. Don't chop it up. I want to watch you chop it up. Sometimes we've done that, just had the ingredients ready to pour in there to save time. And then I get all kinds of comments about people. We like it when you get the chore board out and you actually chop it up with us. So we try to find a happy medium. That's just like Tupperware. Some people say, I hate the Tupperware. I don't like it. So we try to always. Now, if we're using Tupperware or if we're just sitting and chatting, we may mention it, but that won't dominate the show. But if we have on there Tupperware, June Tupperware specials, that's what we're going to be doing, is presenting Tupperware that whole show.
That's right.
And so if you see that, you think, scroll on by that. I'll catch them when they're cooking, or I'll catch them when they're chatting. So we try to make it a happy medium for everybody. It's hard to make sure everybody's happy, and you really can't do that. You really can't. So we're just us. We don't script, we don't edit, we don't do any of that. Never have.
We'd edit out these mistakes if we did.
If we edited, you wouldn't have got to see Mama drop all them blueberries that day.
And have to clean it up.
We do no edit. We do no stopping. Once
But
we
that's
start, we
life.
stop.
It's part of it.
That's always been Mama's saying. That's just life. It's part of it. So that's what our host show's about. It's just life. It's part of it. And we want to be real. We're real with y'all. Some of y'all have met us. Some of y'all have seen us out and about. You've met us. And you say, gosh, you all are just like you are. I'm here. We are. That's it. One woman talked to Mama and she said, you sound just like yourself. And Mama said, I hope so. So, it's just us being us, sharing with you all. And we love it, and we love sharing with you all. And we love y'all sharing with us. We love it when y'all talk to one another and comment. We just don't like it when people are on here scamming. And there are those, and those bad comments and stuff. Just, we just don't go for that. And we don't like arguing and all that. So just try to keep all that down. But a lot of times I'll see conversations where y'all have had them, and it's just so neat. And I think they got that worked out. Or they'll be talking about recipes sometimes. And it's good. That's what it's all about. That's what the show is all about. If you even call it, I don't know what to call it, program, post, page. It's what our page is all about.
Just life on it.
Just life. Live life and love and just enjoy each other and have a good time and escape from this old world we're in. We can't constantly be upset. We can't constantly be worried about stuff. Sometimes you need to, even if it's for 15, 20 minutes or an hour, just lay all that aside and just let your mind be free and laugh and have a good time.
That's right.
Well, Mama, I've got to go out there and water them flowers.
Yeah.
Poor little things.
Mistreated them.
Yeah.
Be gentle with them tonight.
They look actually better tonight.
Oh, they look good.
Than they did when I started last night.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all looking perky, even those that were kind of like sad last night.
There's droopy and sad.
They're happy today. They've got a good drink of water last night. Some of y'all were talking about mildew. If you water at night, there is a chance of that, but we've not had any problem. The biggest problem I've ever had is roses will get mildew if you wet them too much at night. But with the hot temperatures and stuff, they dry off really quick. But we've not had any problem with that here. And I know that's a possibility. I thank y'all for telling me, but never had a problem with it. But I just don't have time to go out there in the morning. We're not going to take time to water them. And you can't water them in the heat of the day. So you either water them in the morning or night. So ours draw the night card because
that's when we have the
time. And really, it's better because they have all night long to absorb that water. They get a good drink for 6 hours. And then the sun comes out and dries up some of their water. So I think they get a better shake if you water them at night. Some of y'all get up early and water them, and that's great as long as you do it often. But they have an hour or so before the sun gets hot enough to really absorb their water. If you do it in the morning. Anyway, Mama, you got anything?
No.
Okay.
Just good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
And Mama might get to eat tomorrow if she's a good girl.
I'm going to try my best to be good.
For y'all who's just tuned in, Mama ate supper time at regular 5 o'clock. And she didn't want nothing tonight. I didn't starve her out, so don't think that. Y'all have a great night. Make you some memories. Enjoy yourself. And get up in the morning and say, thank you, Lord, for waking me up.
That's right.
Y'all have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.